Hello, kindergarten friends. It's Ms. Stevenson. I'm going to show you another art activity this week, and this time we are going to do a Halloween picture. This Halloween picture is going to require watercolor paint. So if you don't have any watercolor paint at home, you can choose the other option on the choice board. And I'm going to do this art activity two different ways. One using watercolor paint and the other one using paper. So the first thing you need to do for this activity is get your watercolor paint and a cup with a paintbrush and some water in it. And you also need crayons, okay? I've chosen white and orange crayons for my Halloween picture. You can make any kind of Halloween picture that you want. So if you want more colors than this, grab more colors, okay? So to start my Halloween picture, I am going to draw a pumpkin. And my pumpkin is going to be a jack-o'-lantern. So I'm drawing a nose and some eyes and a mouth. I'm going to color my pumpkin in. And I'm using a lot of crayon. I'm pressing pretty hard because I want the color to be nice and solid. In order for the painting part to work, the crayon needs to be nice and solid. But I'm not coloring the eyes or the nose or the mouth. I'm leaving that part uncolored, and you'll see why in a couple of minutes. All right. There we go. Maybe I'll do another jack-o'-lantern over here. And I'll do a different face on this one. I'll give him a big round mouth and some square eyes. I want this one to look kind of surprised. There we go. There. And I also want to draw some ghosts flying in the sky because it's a Halloween picture, so I want mine to have some ghosts in it. If you don't want to have a Halloween picture, you could do the same technique. You can use crayons to draw your picture, but just don't make it Halloween. You could draw any kind of picture that you like. Now, this is a little bit tricky with the white crayon because you can't really see where you're coloring. So you have to kind of pay attention to where you've put the color. Sometimes if you look at a different angle, you can see how shiny the crayon is and you can still see it on the page. I'm just doing my best trying to fill in the ghost shape. And even though I can't see it right now, once I do the painting part, I'll be able to see it. And I'll do another ghost here. I'm drawing his eyes, but I'm not coloring the eyes in. I'm leaving the eyes open. And you'll see why in a minute. There we go. Maybe I'll do one more ghost over here, just a little one. And even though you can't see the white crayon, the ghosts are there. We'll be able to see them in just a minute. I'm also going to take a green crayon and give my pumpkins some stems. And I'll draw the ground. Maybe my pumpkins are sitting in a pumpkin patch. There we go. There. Now, if you watched the video that I made a little while ago about watercolor painting, you might remember when we did crayon resist, and that's what we're going to do again today. So you need to put some water on top of the paint, and what I said before, the more paint or the more water that you put on the paint, the lighter the color will be. So if you want the color to be dark, you need to use less water. Okay, and I'm going to go right over top. And the crayon resists the paint and the water. So anywhere that does not have crayon is going to be painted. And because mine's a Halloween picture, I wanted to use black. I want mine to look like nighttime. Now watch what happens when I go over where the ghosts are. Even though you can't see them, the crayon is there. So when you paint over it, they will appear on your painting. Can you see my ghosts appearing? You see them there? They're flying in the sky above the pumpkins. And remember, if you have watercolor paint and you want to try to do another painting like this, you don't need to make it a Halloween theme. If you don't want to make yours Halloween, you don't need to at all. But it's a really cool trick to try the white crayon. It's like a magic trick almost. And if you want to put yellow stars in the sky or a moon, the effect looks really cool, just like this. So if you don't want to try Halloween, you could try doing a nighttime sky picture. All right. So there you go. I hope you have fun, and we can't wait to see all of your beautiful art in your portfolios on Brightspace. Bye, everybody.